we love to hear people call in with their own opinions because these are opinions you don't really get to hear all the time.
And after 3 years of lies and smears and slander, the Russia hoax is finally dead.
I'll get back to you when it's over. Hello, my friends, my fellow digital soldiers. I hope you're doing wonderful tonight. It is May 3rd, time travel. Good to have you aboard, my friend Ryan McAdams, Anthony's Garage, Awaken One, Slim Frank, Ralph Riley, Shannon on. Oh, so many names to count. Proud Patriot. What a wonderful night. What a wonderful day. Hope everyone is having a wonderful evening. And we are live tonight. A lot going on in the news. Time travel. Thank you for that super chat, my friend. Very kind of you. A lot going on in the news, guys. It's getting a little crazy out there. Can we just be honest? I think the hammer is falling quicker than any of us expected. I think 2019 is going to be the dawn of a new, play on words, dawn, a new revival for conservatives, a new revival for truth. I believe that we will be taking over things. I have seen Trump tweet tonight about Paul Joseph Watson and James Woods being banned from Facebook. This cannot continue. This is fascism. I see it every day. I have 128,000 subscribers, and yet we have less than 100 people in here tonight. They are censoring the right, and it's not fair. Can we agree to that? It is not fair. It is, but we're not going to dwell on it. We're going to hold our ground. We're going to persevere. And that's what we shall do. This is what I want to do. I want to persevere through thick and thin. So I am so glad to be here with all of you tonight. Can we get a 5-5? 5-5 of everything sounding good. You can hear me. You can hear the music. Don't forget to leave a like. Can we start everyone off? There are 90 viewers right now. We're just getting started. We're a minute in. Can we definitely get a like from everyone? Because the more likes that this live stream receives, it'll actually get recommended to other people that are on YouTube who are in the same circle who may not know about True Reporting or that we go live. I did post a tweet saying that I was going to go live, so I hope all of you received that. If you don't follow me on Twitter, please do at True Reporting. You can also donate to the channel, as Time Travel did earlier, by going to the super chat down below or going to my PayPal or Patreon, which the mods will place in the links. So I would greatly appreciate it, as censorship is quite tough. They're bearing down on right-wing thought process, which is not good. It is not good. That is what we call fascism. Ryan McAdams, thank you, my friend, for the super chat. Let's get into it. He says, God bless all. Where we go, one we go all. Thank you, Ryan McAdams. I greatly appreciate that. Please, yes, like if you are unable to contribute financially, hitting the like button is as simple as a click of a mouse. I would greatly appreciate that. And we're going to open up the phones here in about 3 minutes. So we can call in. It is open forum. Time Travel, thank you for that donation, my friend. It is much appreciated. He says, liking. Can't hit the like button enough. Harsh cough. I like that. Absolutely. The sarcasm is wonderful. So, guys, yes, definitely a busy day in the news, as Paul Joseph Watson, also James Woods being banned from Facebook. James Woods was banned from Twitter, actually, which is just disgusting. Alex Jones banned from Facebook. I know some people are against Alex Jones made many say that he could be compromised, but again, he does push right wing speech, which is what's wrong with that? But he gets banned because of it. I don't know if they're using him as a punching bag or if he agrees to this, if they're paying him. I don't know. I don't know the man. Time travel on a roll, my friend. Thank you. Martin Feliciano says, I want to know who the 2 thumbs down are from. God only knows, my friend. God only knows. A bunch of bums, probably. Hey, what day is it? It's Friday, baby. Cheers. It's just water, by the way. Sunny Skies, thank you so much for that super chat. Best show for all patriots to talk to one another. Absolutely. Thank you, Sonny. I appreciate that so very much. This is the only YouTube channel. Oh, wow. Ralph Riley, $5. Thank you, my friend. Ralph. Very much appreciative. Thank you so much. On the beach, welcome. Slim Frank, welcome. Shannon on. Ralph Riley, Slim Frank. Thank you all for joining us. The mods. We'll keep everyone in line just in case we have a troll or two. If you want to call in, boom. There it is. 803-399-0044. 803-399-0044. Let me go ahead and open up the tab. Excuse me. And yes, don't complain. I will turn down the music when people start to call. But it sets the mood, and we don't want dead air. 803-399-0044. So what's going on? Is everyone having a wonderful Friday? Let's talk the news. We could pull up. Q has not posted again. He posted a couple days ago. That might have even have been yesterday. But nevertheless, check the news. We can go on Twitter and see what's going on.
Call from
Alien Testosterone.
Alien, what is up, my man? I'm glad you called today. How are you?
Hey, good, brother. How are you? TGIF, brother.
Yeah, thank goodness it's Friday. My friends, before we get into this conversation, how are the levels with the phone call and the music before we have people complain? You give me a check 1 2, Alien, real quick.
Yeah, I hear you fine, brother.
Well, I mean for the ones at home, can you give me a check over the phone, please?
Oh yeah, check 1 2, check 1 2, 1 2, 1 2, check.
Are we good, my friends? Does that sound? If I need to bring down the music, Fred, Audiosis. Thank you, my friend. Keep the faith. Absolutely, I will. Everyone's saying, Let me just give it a second for everyone to say it. Okay, we're good, Alien Testosterone. What is on your mind this evening, my friend?
Yeah, hey, yeah, man. Normally when I talk to you, I'm outside. I don't have things in front of me. There's certain things I try not to say because I don't want to incriminate. Not necessarily incriminate, but I don't want to say something that gets me in trouble.
Sure.
As far as I don't
want to get in trouble on my end either because I still do have a strike, which is a little scary.
So a lot of times, when I talk, I'm just spitting stuff out. It's on my head, whatever. So, but anyway, when we were talking the other night, and I kept thinking back to when I try to remember. I didn't want to say it the other night, but I actually kept a journal during the war. But
oh wow, okay. So for friends who don't know, Alien Testosterone has seen combat. Definitely talks about frequencies, talks about a lot of things that we're all familiar with. So just bringing everyone up to speed with his story. So definitely has seen live combat, fought for our country, and speaks a lot on the situations that took place there and how they kind of blend into what we're all going through here today. So continue, Alien Testosterone. I'm sorry, just bringing everyone up to speed.
But yeah, I try to think about what happened before I look at it to verify. You know what I mean? Things. So I it took me a second, but it actually came to mind what actually these things were. They actually told us at the time that the meds were experimental.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So that's why a lot of soldiers is like, well, we're not taking experimental drugs. You know, it's not going. You know, whatever. Well, a lot of people weren't up for it. So basically, the reason why most people do it, that they actually told us that a refusal to actually take this medication would get you court-martialed. So most soldiers, there was your bottom line. You either take the medication or you get court-martialed.
So if you
All right?
don't take what they give you, you got to go. What does court-martial mean?
This,
I'm not very familiar with that.
okay,
I've heard of it, but I
it's
don't know what it means.
okay. You follow under Uniform Code of Military Justice. That's the law you follow under as a soldier.
Mhm.
When you're in any other country, you follow that country's law, and you always follow the Uniform Code of Military Justice.
Sure.
Well, anyway, it's basically confinement, deduction in pay, time.
Oh wow, yeah.
They
So
take your
they
money.
kind of blast you. I understand.
Yeah. You get hammered for it. So, but basically, it's anybody in the military knows what I'm talking about.
Sure.
Yeah, served. So, but anyway, it's basically just the legal system and how soldiers are accounted for within the military.
Okay.
But anyway, yeah, they told us that if we, didn't take the medication, that was experimental. All right. The excuse. This is what they was trying to say at first. Oh, it's when everybody was like they wouldn't tell us, and we were trying to figure, hey, no, and people was like, nah, it ain't happening. They initially tried to say that it was for possible chemical usage because you see that initial push was actually just we were all guinea pigs to see what Saddam was going to throw at us. Anyway,
Right.
they basically said, hey, it's because of the possible chemicals to be used or whatever like that, so
Mhm.
that's what they was trying to go at, and people still wasn't buying it, so that's why they said refusal to take it will, you'll get court-martialed. So
Wow.
when the craziest part about it, and I even looked at my journal and I even forgot about this, the reason I never kept they took the bottles back when we got to Baghdad.
Mhm.
You didn't throw them away. You weren't allowed to keep these bottles. Nothing. They took the bottles back, and that was about the same time I had fallen asleep. So
Yeah.
pretty much the moment I got off of this stuff, and they stopped doing it. After that, there was no psyop. Once we got to Baghdad, there was no psyops or anything like that.
Mhm.
Like that. I mean, they weren't playing music every time.
Yeah.
We were in sustained combat or anything. But
Mhm.
yeah, I just wanted to. I know you were asking, and I wanted to check, and I wanted to verify what it was, but that's what supposedly they tried to say it was
Wow.
a possible experimental, chemical, whatever. That's the line
That's
they
crazy.
used, and
So they pushed experimental drugs on you. If you didn't take it, you're court-martialed, your deduction in pay, you're pulled off the barracks, I suppose. Maybe you're threatened to some extent. This is what you call, in my personal opinion, I believe this is you're a slave. You're a slave to the entity of being in the military. They're cornered. You're cornered.
Yeah. They got a history. The military's got a history of being experimented on. Sadly, as most people will know if they actually looked around. But anyway, yeah, I just wanted to share that with you.
So what did real quickly? What did the drugs do to you? Anything that just made you sleepy?
No, I don't remember. It's not that I don't remember stuff. Like I was during the invasion every day. I was there when they would do the net calls. What net calls are is It's when battlefield commanders report into their higher ups. Well,
Yes.
everybody that does that is on the same net, so you're hearing this if you're privy to that information. Like I said, I was around the commander all the time. I had top secret security clearance, whatever, blah blah blah. So it's not necessarily that I was taking notes or recording what they're saying, but I knew what was said, and I actually know, who was actually doing what during the invasion because I heard it on the net call every day.
Sure.
So, but anyway, yeah. So that's why I try to watch a little bit what I say about things because some stuff could possibly be classified, and
Absolutely.
if I know it's classified information and were to leak something like that, I mean, you get hammered for that, as anybody would know. So I try not to say stuff too much into detail, stuff like that. I don't know everything. I don't have, secret files or anything like that anybody else wouldn't have. Most of this stuff can probably be looked up. I don't know. All I know is, during the invasion, 3rd Infantry Division soldiers were handed experimental medications, and it basically turned them into robots when music would be playing till we got to Baghdad. And I don't remember sleeping. I know I had to have. I know we had to have. I just don't remember it. That's one of the few things I don't remember. I don't actually remember falling asleep until I got to the Baghdad International Airport, and posted up. And then, like I said, we sat there for 4 days waiting for the Marines to come up from the south. And it literally, I set up on a man-made hill. It overlooked one of Saddam's palaces. That's the first place I took a bath in over 40 days was in one of his palace lakes.
Wow.
That is most third ID. I mean, they'll tell you, we were in nasty clothes. We were actually pushed out in the desert 20 days before the invasion. And so we didn't have showers and stuff. We were literally literally waiting for the word to go. And so most of our clothes were nasty. If anybody's been in the desert, they know it's like opening up an oven. And, when you're in Mach 3 and 4, most of the time, you sweat and your stuff, if you would to take off your top or something and let it dry out, it would turn white from all the salt leaving your body. That's how bad it is.
Wow.
And, yeah, it's a sustained, and you got to think during the invasion, most soldiers are doing that. They're in this gear. They got this mop suit on. Also, that adds more temperature to everything. And then they're in the back of Beagles. A lot of them are Bradleys and stuff like that. So that adds 15, 20 more degrees. So it was like you were cooking all day in the daytime, And but I just, a lot of it, I was on the move. I could tell you some funniest stories ever, but I'm not going to. But right now, but anyway, I just wanted to share that with you, brother.
Well, your phone calls are always welcome. we can do this as many times as we want. It doesn't matter. There's no limit. I do have other people calling, Alien, but I appreciate the phone call, the information. Most everyone does on the chat also, and friend, you can call in anytime you want to. Okay.
I appreciate it, brother.
All right, buddy. Have a wonderful evening,
hey,
okay?
May the force be with everybody, all right?
Absolutely, my friend. Thank you so much. Absolutely.
Later,
man. Bye-bye. Yes, Alien Testosterone. I was just looking at the news while listening to him. We have Time Travel, Sunny Skies, Live with Jack, Pieta Clark, Lulu Spears. See, I used to use drugs to turn soldiers into psychopaths. Jesus. So, I wanted to let everyone know that I will be on Red Pill 78. I will be on the live stream tomorrow from 10 to 11 p.m. So, if you are a fan of Red Pill 78, I will be on his live stream tomorrow from 10 to 11 p.m. Eastern Standard Time.
Call from
Jack.
Hi, Jack. Can you turn your volume up a little bit, my friend?
Hello there.
Hey, where are you from? You're not from America, are you?
No, I'm from the United Kingdom. Okay, what's the topic you're talking about today?
There's no topics. It is open forum, but may I ask you a question, my friend? Okay, what about this yellow vest movement? What is going on with that? Is this anywhere near your area?
I live in the UK, and what movement? Is that again? Could you repeat that?
I said with the yellow vest movement. Is this anywhere near where you are?
I'm not sure what the yellow vest movement is.
You're not sure what the yellow vest movement is. That's the everyone fighting for the revolt. They're revolting against Macron over there.
Oh, in the UK.
Hmm?
I see. Also, I would like to bring this topic up. Judging on the lines of latest news, did you hear about that? Did you hear about the new Sonic film that was supposed to be?
Yes, I've been all over that, and I know a lot of people on the Chans and Reddit hate it, as well as you should too.
Yeah, there was loads of memes about it on Reddit.
Yeah, what about it?
I mean, apparently
You're a
they're
fan?
gonna be making a makeover now. They're planning on fixing.
Yeah, I saw that.
That's what I don't know how they're gonna fix it. They're gonna like change the eyes or like completely.
Yeah, they're changing the
design it.
shoes and all kinds of stuff. Real quick, Floricio, thank you so much for the super chat. Hey, buddy, keep up the great work. Love your news research. Do you have a PO address? I can send you one of my favorite QAnon shirts. Love to send you one. God bless. Yes, Floricio, I did that today. I will speak about that here in a second. Go ahead, my friend. I'm sorry.
Well, I think when the teaser came out before the trailer, when they released the poster like a while back, I looked at it and I thought something was strangely odd by the design. And
Okay.
when the movie trailer, I already knew it was going to be bad.
Or you
mean,
saw? Did you see the trailer at Endgame? That's where I saw it.
To be honest,
Okay.
if this movie Sonic the Hedgehog was released in the 90s, then fair enough. Then fair enough, it would be alright. It would be alright because there was a film in the 90s which I'm not sure if you're familiar with it, but they made a Super Mario Bros. Movie.
Yeah, I remember that movie. Yeah, it was terrible.
Yeah, it was terrible. It was good back then, but it's terrible.
No,
now.
it's terrible. It was terrible. The guy who played Mario is a bum, but the guy who played Luigi, which is
True.
I can't think of his name. He played the clown in
Even that's better than what we have now. Even that's better than Sonic the Hedgehog. Like, come on, really?
Yeah, how old are you?
I'm 17, by the way.
Okay. Well, you know, Sonic the Hedgehog I grew up with. I played Sega Genesis and all that, and that it was a wonderful game. I was more of an SNES guy. I'm a pretty big gamer, to an extent, and for my age rather. But I do think that Sonic the Hedgehog looks like garbage. But I'm gonna take another call. We kind of like to stick around with the political themes. I gave you a good minute or two to discuss it, which is funny, my friend. I don't know how you found this channel. You follow QAnon?
No, I just typed in live calling shows, and like you came, and like you were, like, the first one to come up.
This is actually a political show, but I do say open forum, and hey, maybe you could subscribe. Maybe you'll learn something on this end. You got about 150 people listening right now.
Wow.
Yeah, So it's cool, but my friend, I will let you go. If you want to subscribe, you most certainly can. You know, even if you don't want to, if you're not into politics, a subscription would help, man. I listened to what you had to say.
Yeah.
All right, my friend. Be safe there in the UK, okay, my friend?
Mm-hmm.
Take care. So that was a little funny. That was funny. That was funny. Why not? It's open forum, guys. Let me use the restroom real quick. I'll be right back, okay? Okay, I'm back. Sorry about that. Wasn't that very random? Very funny. It was very funny to me. No, I should not be, No, yeah. I have a screen transition that'll switch over to be right back if I have to go, and be right back. Yeah. So, my friends, let me go up real quick. Yeah, so Floricio with the big super chat, $50. Thank you so much. Very kind of you. Always a big time partner in this. I greatly appreciate it. She asked, will I have a PO address? It's very interesting you asked, because I went and I made one today. I have to give a change of address, basically certificate or some kind of notoriety saying that I changed my address. So definitely check that out. Yeah, if you want to go ahead and send it, I guarantee you by Monday it will all be ready to go. And you can go ahead and send whatever you want, shirts, whatever you want to. I think it was about $67 for me to set up. The box is like a 5x5. So if you want to send whatever you want to, you can most certainly send it. I asked if somebody sent something larger than 5x5, 5 inches by 5 inches, and then they would just leave it there. So they would put it next to my stuff. So if you want to send me anything, that would be much appreciated. I would love that. We do a lot here in Floricio. I greatly appreciate the generosity. By all means, if you want to call, you most certainly can. 803-399-0044. 803-399-0044. And again, my friends, I will definitely be on Red Pill 78's live stream tomorrow from 10 to 11 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. 10 to 11 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So I hope to see some familiar faces in the chat. I would love to see you guys there, just to show your support. And I think we're going to talk news and some other stuff which is fine by me. And then Monday, this coming Monday, which will be, I believe, the 5th, he will be on my stream. So Red Pill 78 will be calling in and speaking with us, going over the news over on this end. We are linked up, me and Red Pill, which is cool. I would love to have, this is a guy who I'd love to have on, is Field McConnell. This guy's getting a lot of talk. Con Air, what a great movie. Let's chat about all the possible untold stories of Fred Savage, Jason Harvey, Weird Science Guys, the Goonies. What do you mean, like pedophilia? No, I know Field McConnell gets a lot of big ups. I know that. I could definitely, I would hope to have him, okay, Terry, we need to do that. We need to do that. Oh, yeah. William Barr is killing it. He's a complete savage. Was going to put out a video today. I just didn't do it today. I kind of accumulate stuff and then I put it out there. So that's how I usually do it. Yeah, William Barr is awesome. Floricio, thank you. I would love for that to go viral. It's a bit old. Maybe I could re-release it. Yeah, that avocado. I can't believe that doesn't have over 100,000 views. I can't believe it. Yeah, Mad Mike asks, is Chester Bennington, the singer of, I can't remember that hardcore, or that band rather, is related to John Podesta? He sure as hell looks like him. They look like they're kin. Well, TMJ, thank you. TMJ says, I found him from the avocado research myself. Thank you. Bar will set the bar. Nice play on words. If you want to call in, you most certainly can. 803-399-0044. It is open forum. We can talk about whatever you want to talk about. Yeah, Lincoln Park. Thank you, Mad Mike. Talking about Chester Bennington looking like John Podesta. Like it could be his son. Yep, Shannon on. Thank you. Yeah, I know iPod went over that. I definitely saw that, and I should have gone and done a video on it, but I backed off of it. I'm really scared of that stuff by getting hit with another strike. It probably does. I have more followers, but I like my Instagram. Floricio says they keep getting deleted. Jesus. So there's censorship on Instagram too? Who owns Instagram? Twitter?
Call from
Carly.
to accept.
Carly, welcome to the program. How are you, my friend?
Oh my gosh, I'm on. Awesome. I'm doing fairly well. How are you?
I'm doing good. What's on your mind tonight? Good to hear from you.
Well, I've been watching your show for quite a while. I've been subscribed for, I don't know, only a few months, really, but I got pretty sucked in. And I
Cool.
wanted to call, but I wouldn't want to call unless I really had something, interesting, hopefully, to say. Somebody mentioned the whole thing about Chester Bennington looking a lot like John Podesta.
Yes, yes, ma'am.
I think that unfortunately, it could easily be a very well planned trap that could be being set. But there are several anomalies with the whole situation concerning Chester and, of course, Chris Cornell. They were involved in, I don't know how much other people have read up on this. If you hear about it, just, in passing by with somebody, you might think it's kind of ridiculous. But there's actually, I think that there's something to consider with a lot of these things. Well, number one, I remember when Linkin Park, along with tons of other artists, they ended up being involved with a Haiti
yes
tour thing. There was like Alanis Morissette, a number of other people. I even want to say Bono. Was
yeah,
there.
he was there too. Yes.
Yeah. So that happened. People don't realize too. Mike Shinoda was directly involved with the Clinton Foundation. Mike Shinoda being the rapper of Linkin Park.
Okay.
And they had set up this small business out in Haiti to help with the relief, to help people, have a sustainable income and help to clean up the area. So they created this plant to recycle all kinds of things. Well, I wonder if that has some kind of attachment to this whole ordeal, just with them being a little bit more closely engaged with the Clinton Foundation. Because
absolutely,
we
it does. It does. I think anyone who has any affiliation with any of these groups, whether it be Bono, Chester Bennington, Chris Cornell, any of them. I don't know if Chris Cornell had contact with basically the Clinton Foundation. I believe that he stumbled upon maybe a pedo ring, tried to expose it, and I think the night before or the night of that he died, he played a song that they never played. I think he played it acoustically about how this was going to be his last day on Earth or something like that. I think he knew what was. Yes, ma'am. If you want to look into that, I'm fairly certain that's what happened.
Well, that's really interesting. Yeah, I'll have to check that out.
Yeah, I'm fairly certain that's how it went down.
Yeah, and you mentioned Chris Cornell's possible affiliations with the Clinton Foundation. I haven't seen anything with that necessarily.
No. I said there wasn't. I said he does not have affiliation with them.
Right. I agree with you. I haven't seen anything either, so I'm in agreement on that. Just some other interesting anomalies. And it's just kind of funny because, anybody on here can make fun of me. That's fine. I am a fan of Linkin Park, and I was a huge fan of Chester Bennington. I was in junior high when the band came out, so it was kind of it was a really big deal back then.
We're probably the same age then. I'm in my mid-30s.
Oh, I'm 31. Okay, yeah.
Okay, yeah.
So we kind of grew up in the same generation.
Yep.
Well, I don't want to get too tangential, but there's, what was I going to say? So, when I was in junior high, I did a little report for school on all the members and, kind of looked into their background and just kind of wanted to see where they came from and all things like that. The history on the band coming together, I think it was more or less a couple of the members, Mike Shinoda and then Joe Hahn, they went to an art school together and then later picked the other people up somehow. I think they might have been friends kind of beforehand, kind of after, I'm not sure. But anyways, where was I going with this? I'm sorry.
No, you were just talking about the connection, maybe talking about with Chester Bennington. And yeah.
Okay, so I have still not seen anything, even though I've researched quite a bit, trying to figure out who Chester's dad is. And that's kind of a big question because of the whole association with. Okay, well, why would people think that John Podesta could possibly be Chester's dad? Well, number one, yeah, they do kind of look like. Well, there's another interesting detail. Chester has openly talked about child abuse. When he was younger, there was some sexual abuse.
I do remember that. So, yes, he did talk about that.
So that kind of, I don't know about you, but that kind of raised a red flag for me. Also, if you look into A Thousand Suns, their CD that came out in like, I don't know, 2013, maybe even later. Just some of the content in their lyrics and the overall feeling was like, oh, this is like the end of the world. These things are happening. It was very spiritually entwined with a lot of theology and things like that. They talked about the goddess Shiva, and things like that, which kind of just makes me really, it's just very curious. It's like they were on a very straight path. The band was with their lyrics, and they had something very definitive that they wanted to say, but I don't know, maybe it was or wasn't quite as blatant, but they did talk a lot about, taking, breaking down the machine, like, the government or whatever they're referring to, I guess. So I don't know. There's just a lot of really neat things when it comes to that. Also, of course, we all know that Chester Bennington and Chris Cornell were working on that documentary for, about the sex trafficking and whatnot.
Yes.
Yeah, and obviously Chester felt very deeply passionate about it. I think he'd been planning on trying to do something like this for quite a few years.
Yeah, that's very dangerous. I would never even, I wouldn't touch it until I would unless I had, if somebody is rich, well, no, if I was as rich and I had as much, Chester Bennington's a multi-millionaire. He can afford security. And then he ends up just killing himself. Obviously they got in and they ruined him, and that's and then say no more. It was over. But these guys think that they're above the law, especially being rock stars, whatever you want to call them, and and they're trying to do something good. I'm not saying they were doing anything bad. I'm saying they were trying to expose something that is criminal, and basically it's they got to them, which is very, very scary. I don't think anyone is above the cabal. I think the cabal can take you out very quickly.
Right. That's a very good point, actually, and I think that that's something to push, to press upon people, because I think that, especially within the last few years and lately with everything, all the scandals going on with the election and whatnot, we've been sort of programmed as American citizens to think of things in black and white, good and bad, as if somebody, if they seem good, they couldn't possibly do something bad, or if they seem bad, they couldn't possibly do something good, and I'm not trying to say anybody's pure or innocent like that.
Sure.
Because we don't really know what all is involved with the legal contracts and the signing that people do when they're signing up for these big gigs, working for Warner Brothers or whatever, and playing in this hit band. So we don't know exactly how that works.
We don't know. They could be blackmailed themselves. They could have done something awful. We don't know. We don't know these people. Yeah. Correct.
We don't know these people. Right. We can be fans or appreciate aspects about them, but in the end, we're all human. When they're nobody should be looked at as a hero that's just going to solve all of our problems. Not even Trump. I love Trump, of course.
Yeah.
But I'm not ready to say he's going to fix anything. Sometimes it's just going to come down to what a larger group working in coordination is going to be able to do. So.
Yeah.
Anyways, I think that's about it. I know that you have other callers that probably want to get on and just say a few things. So I'll be off. I appreciate you taking my call. Thank you.
Anytime. Thank you for calling.
You have a good night.
You too. Take
Be
care.
safe.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Hey, Time Travel, you are now a mod. I can't believe you weren't a mod before. Thank you, my friend. Guys, it's Friday. I hope you're all having a wonderful time. True Reporting. Yes, American military equals freedom. Says True Reporting needs a website. I am making one right now. Actually, I have a gentleman working on it, and it's going along quite smoothly. I'm also creating a P.O. box. So if you guys want to send me stuff, please don't send me a nail bomb. That's a joke. But yeah, please don't do that because it is what it is. All you got to do, time travel, is post links to the PayPal, Patreon, and Twitter account, so that that's all you got to do, my friend. And I thank you. Thank you for your support and your donations and everything you do. You're a good guy, and I'm behind on doing that, and my apologies. American military equals freedom says awesome. Yes, my friend. I am in the process of doing that. Kara Cox is open forum. Open forum. You can call in and talk about whatever you want to. I'm praying, I'm hoping to put out a podcast tomorrow. John C., hello, my friend. I do have a lot of stuff, but it's just so it's just, you have to be so quick. You basically have to be on the internet constantly to put out information, right? Before it's a race. It's a race between YouTubers to do this. And once something gets out, then it gets a ton of views, and then another person puts it out, and then Floricio, that is so sweet. Thank you. I'm donating to your PO box. Thank you. That's exactly the amount. Thank you so much. That is so kind. God bless you. Very, very thankful for you, Floricio. I really mean that. That is so kind of you. Everybody, can we get a thumbs up for Floricio, please? Hit the like button because she basically just paid for the P.O. box. That was so kind of her. Definitely a big thumbs up. I'm out of focus. There's no way. There's no way I'm out of focus. I may need to make it a little bigger. I've actually made it smaller before. Pence is a black hat. Yeah, if you want to call in, you most certainly can. 803-399-0044. Please leave a like. Leave a thumbs up for Floricio for paying for the P.O. box so you guys can send whatever you want to. Just please don't make it something threatening to me. I know you would never do that, and I know it's a joke. Bad joke. Yeah, time travel. By the way, we have a group chat with all the mods. If you could email me your number, I will be setting all of that up also. There's about 6 of us in there. Got about 9 more minutes in the chat. Again, tomorrow I will be on Red Pill 78. I will be on his live stream from 10 p.m. to 11 p.m. Saturday night, tomorrow night. John C., yeah, live chat show 125 people. Yeah, but as soon as I click off of this, it says about 1,500 people were in here. So, unbelievably sickening that the left, that these technocrats can just censor. We're not even doing anything bad. You understand? Like, you understand that, and I know you do. We're not doing anything wrong, right? We're trying to help move society and move humanity in the right direction.
Call from.
Ralph Riley.
To accept, press 1. To send a voicemail, press 2.
Hey, Ralph. Welcome to the show, my friend.
How you doing, Thomas, my buddy?
I'm doing good, my friend. How are you tonight?
Oh, I'm a little sore.
Sore?
Been playing a little too hard. Yeah.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, my son took on a side job, and he's a hot shot, and he wasn't able to finish it, so,
Uh-oh.
you know.
Yeah. Jesus, okay.
Family name's reputation's on the line. Got to follow through with it.
Oh, yeah.
You know.
What's on your mind tonight, my friend?
Anyway. Not much. Just called to say the show's looking good, buddy. Keep up the good work.
Ralph, I appreciate it, man. I hope the sound is good. I'm trying my best to
Oh,
make it as
it's awesome.
professional as I can.
Yeah. But anyway, I just want to wish you well and hope everything's fine with the family. And just keep up the good work.
Thank you, Ralph.
Thank you. Really proud, Thomas.
Well, my friend, I greatly appreciate it, and I appreciate all the work you do on here, and it means more to me than you would ever know, my friend. I really 100% mean that from the bottom of my heart. I greatly appreciate it.
Maybe one of these days I'll take a trip to the East Coast and we'll hook up.
Absolutely, man. That's a good thing you brought up because I want to do a group meet with everybody. Just do a group meet.
Yeah.
But
it'd be awesome to do like a Patriot barbecue or something.
Oh, hell yeah, dude. I would love that.
Steak, spears, and guns.
That's right, man. I would love to do that. We'll set that up, man. I think we should do like a Patreon, set aside, everyone donates, and then it pays for the food and maybe like a campground or something, and we all hang out for a night or two and just shoot the shit.
Yeah,
that's a great idea, by the way.
I'll smoke the brisket.
Oh, lovely, my friend. Well, Ralph, I thank you for the call, and I'm going to think about setting that up tonight.
There you go.
All right, my friend.
All right.
Thank you, buddy.
Love everybody in the room. God bless everybody.
That's right. Ralph Riley, one of our mods. Yeah, me and Red Pill 78, we talk almost every other day. We're actually linked up with the same wow, Doug Murray with $100 donation. Thank you, my friend, for the super chat. Very, very, very generous. Thank you, my friend. That is so kind of you. You did not have to do that. Thank you.
Call from
John.
Hi, John. How are you tonight, my friend? John. John, are you there? Couldn't get through. John, try back. Doug Murray, thank you so much, man. That's beautiful. Thank you so much. That really will help the channel. All donations go directly back into the channel. Thank you. For a better
call from
production.
John.
To accept, press 1. To send a voicemail, press 2.
Thomas, can you hear me?
Hey, John, are you there? John.
Hello?
John.
Hello, yes. Yes, hello.
Hey, man, how's it going tonight?
Is this Thomas?
Yeah, man, you're a little delayed or something. I can hear you perfectly fine, though.
Oh, okay, great, man. I'm watching your video right now, but I guess I can't see it. It must be delayed.
Yeah, it's about 8 seconds delayed. Yeah.
Oh, really?
What's up,
really?
man?
How you doing, man?
Hey, I'm doing quite well. What's on your mind, my friend?
I never voted in my life, and actually when I saw Trump running July 16th and I saw he was running, it really changed my my outlook into into politics and stuff.
Yes.
Because he wasn't a politician.
No, he was not.
And just watching his whole campaign was truly amazing, to see everything changing in America. And I just wanted to ask you about the Russia stuff that the Democrats are pushing on Trump to say he's like a Russian agent.
Yeah.
And now, obviously, there should be some investigations into who made up this dossier and stuff. I just wanted to see what your outlook was on it.
Okay, well, the whole thing with the Russian, interference with our elections, everything like that, that's projection. I'm sure you're familiar with that term. It's basically when someone is guilty of something, they blame it on someone else, blaming them for the exact same thing that they are guilty of. And that's exactly what they're doing.
That's in the book. That's in the book, like the rules for radicals. That's what I forget the guy who wrote the book. Man, I forget his name, but that's what they do. They project what they're doing,
Correct.
onto their
Well, they're sociopaths.
To their, opponent.
They're all sociopaths. They're clinically insane, and basically what we need to do is get these people out of office, which I believe we're going to force them by, and I'm not saying unconstitutionally, but I'm saying forcing them to get out of office by either arresting them for which the crimes they have done, which they should be legally arrested, or voted out of office. We want to do everything fairly, correct?
I totally agree, because the coup that they're pushing on Trump, to do that is so un-American and unconstitutional. It's unbelievable. It's unbelievable. With all the lies, and especially like 92%. I guess someone in Harvard did something, and they said that 92% of the media was negative against Trump, which is crazy. And the people in America, they don't like Trump. They don't like the media anymore. They don't believe the media, which was amazing. I was even brainwashed a little bit to think that Trump would not win, because of the media just pushing it every day, saying that there's no way Trump's going to win. No, and especially when the tape came out about the Hollywood tape, when he had said,
grab him by the pussy.
Grab him by the pussy.
Yeah.
I really thought it was over for him then. And then he brought the victims of Bill Clinton's victims,
He played them.
Which was a great move, which he even said, mine were just words, his were actions.
Yeah, sure.
And it was just amazing how everything unfolded. In the first debate, I was so upset because I feel like Trump didn't go hard enough at Hillary, and I just couldn't believe it. But the second and third debate, I totally agree with you. Won that debate, and it was an amazing thing to see. And and just when he got in office that night, I live in Florida. When he won Florida, I was so happy. I knew he was going. After he won Florida.
Hey, absolutely, man. And you're on the right side of history. Let me just tell you, okay?
Me too,
I voted for him too, and I've not been conservative, up until that point. And I was, the Podesta emails, led me to believe I was no way in hell before that, even before the Podesta emails, I wasn't going to vote for Hillary. So I voted for Trump. And, after
everything they were into, like the girl Marina Abramovich, how John and Tony Podesta were both like into that, and all the emails that WikiLeaks pushed out, about how Hillary was saying, I believe in a private opinion and a public opinion, which was so messed up. And then she called half the people deplorables, and how they pushed Trump was racist when this whole time he was never.
Are you there?
Abramovich.
Oh yeah. Marina Abramovic is garbage. Definitely, I believe very powerful. Nevertheless, so do not ever. I think that witches are real. I believe that there is evil power within a lot of stuff that people do. It's not hocus pocus. It is very real, and they do get energy from that. And man.
Yes, they do. It's so ungodly. And it's like, well, when Trump did that one dinner after they did the debates, man, that was so amazing, because he pointed out, he goes, there's the head of New York Times, there's the head of CNN or CBS, and he just pointed all of them out, how they're working overtime for Hillary. And man, Trump was not afraid, especially after Chicago happened and they rushed the stage and everything.
Yes.
He had to cancel that. Like that, I thought Trump was going to have to maybe tone down his rhetoric, and then he did a rally somewhere else, man, and his face was red. He went at it. He was not scared. Right when I saw that, I knew this was a man that was not going to back down. He was
absolutely
going to fight for the American people and what he believed.
No, he knows what they are. He knows what they are, and I believe that God has his back, and I'm not some religious lunatic. I really believe that there is good versus evil, and good is winning, and evil is going to be eradicated for a very, very, very long time.
Exactly, and it's just the Democrats are so divorced from reality. It's unbelievable. When there's so many different genders and taking the guns away when this is what America's been founded on. Every country like Mao and Hitler, when they take the guns away, tyranny is right around the corner. Or it's already there.
Yes, it's right. It's right there.
Country Yeah,
Yeah.
we're the last country to have it.
Hey, look at what's going on in France, man. That could be here very,
Yes, I
very
know.
easily.
Yeah, exactly. And I remember 2015 when all the migrants were going into Europe and stuff. I saw that, and I was like, man, is that going to start happening here?
Ugh.
But people would sit there and call you racist if you believed in if you didn't like illegal immigration. And even Trump was like, oh, I'm controversial. I'm talking about illegal immigration. He goes, it's illegal, like that. And I was, exactly, it's illegal,
Absolutely, man. I think that that the tides have turned already. They've already turned. And I guarantee you, the middle of May, we're going to see a drastic change.
Really? What do you think about this next election? Do you think Trump is going to be able to win this next election?
By a landslide.
You think by a landslide?
I mean, who's gonna, what's your name again?
My name's John.
Yeah, John. Who's gonna compete? Biden?
I know Biden, and that creepy video that came out. When I saw that, I watched it a couple times, like 5 months ago, and then I saw it again, like a couple weeks ago. I was like, man, that video is just. And then but Biden, he's, I know. I kind of worry about him. I think it's going to be him and Bernie at the end, of the Democrat. I think it's going to be them two fighting. But do we really want a socialist communist, as president?
It'll never happen. It'll never happen.
I don't think so. I don't. I worry about that, because, how they cheated Bernie, the DNC cheated Bernie to put Hillary in there, with the superdelegates and stuff. And they even, in the emails even came out showing that they were, how Debbie Wasserman Schultz, and then whatever they did, I'm not too sure, but sure about exactly what they did. But they did cheat Bernie out of it. And a lot of Bernie supporters then went to, Trump. Yep. And I'm wondering if Trump, I know when Trump goes on this campaign thing in 2020, he's going to fire up his base and fire up his people. And I think, like when the Black Caucus wouldn't even stand up when he was talking about when he was doing the State of the Union, he wouldn't even, and he was talking about black unemployment being the lowest and it has been in 30 years. And they wouldn't even stand up, man. It was so upsetting to see that because Trump talked about unifying this country. And I just see so much more division, and I understand, like, I kind of see in a way where I'm not saying he's dividing it, but he's having to fight back. So there is division, but the Democrats, they're the ones that have sowed this division in this country, Well,
yeah, they sow the division. They've corrupted this country and so on and so forth. But my friend, we will win 2020. And John, thank you for the call, my friend. We are ending the podcast. I greatly appreciate the phone call.
No, man. I wish I could talk to you for longer. I love to watch this. I'll try to give you a call again, man. God bless you, and let's keep going with Trump, because I believe he's the best thing obviously to happen for this country. And I don't believe anything the media says, and I don't think anyone should. They just need to do their own research and be informed.
Absolutely, man. Thank you so much for the call. I greatly appreciate it.
Yes, sir, brother. You have a good night, man. Thank you.
You too, man. Bye-bye. Yeah, guys. So another great stream. Rather. I hope everyone had a wonderful time. Thank you for everyone who donated, especially Floricio and let me find him. I believe his name was Doug Murray, out of the blue. Thank you, my friend, and all the other ones. Time Travel. Sunny Skies, thank you so much for all you do. This is what keeps the channel afloat. I can promise you that. If you want to donate furthermore, you can go to my PayPal or Patreon. It's in every link on every video that I put out there. This is not a Patriot channel. This is to battle censorship. The only way that I can afford to do this is honest to God through you guys, because if I can't without you, then I have to go back to a full-time job. And that is less content and more stress on my end, and the content suffers. The productivity suffers. So, my friends, I greatly, Snafu Snaps, I will always keep this hat. This hat is crisp as you would like it, my friend. Thank you to everyone who tuned in today. Thank you for everyone who donated, to the mods, to the comments below, to the ones who left the likes. I greatly appreciate it. Tomorrow I will be on Red Pill 78 from 10 to 11 p.m. Please follow me over to that channel. He's a great guy, a good friend of mine. I consider him probably the closest friend I have in this movement, to be honest with you, when it comes to YouTubers. He is a very nice person, and I guarantee you the feeling is reciprocal. Thank you so much to everyone for all the love and support. Please follow me on Twitter at TRUreporting. The links are all up and down from the chat and the mods. So thank you to everyone. I greatly mean that. I will see you tomorrow on Red Pill 78 stream. Have a wonderful night, guys. Bye-bye.